Ekaro, Ekabo family, and welcome to Orisa Prayer and Meditation. We give thanks to Olodumare, the ancestors, the Orisha. It is Ose Obatala, Epa Orisha Wu. Orisa Epa Adukwe, let us know you're here. Adejoke Obato, Poor in New York, Lyric, Auntie AJ, Blessings, Brother Dr. Billy, Naila, Elfin, Alafia New, Asia, Mama Earth, Yadira, too blessed always, too blessed to be stressed. Obato, Auntie Franita, good morning. Nia, Fakemi, Radiant Shadow, Mahogany, the Chemist, Blessings, Chris, Philip, give thanks. Adeola, Obato, the Poetry Prince, Blessings, Lauren, J Mac in the building, Alafiani, Kashia, Jaquila, Boato, good to see you. If I wear me more, Jasmine, Blessings, Ifa Funlayo, Jen, good morning, Obato, Kimberly, CB, same when, Ifa Fimo Bay, good morning. Ajoke, blessings to you. Ashe, Anna, blessings. Malika, Arike, give thanks. Orisha Bumi, Kehinde, Jasmine, thank you so much. Radiant Shadow, Julie, blessings. Doria, Lady Diana, Laura, bonjour. Alexis, Revals, blessings. Elder Bishop, Camila, Fafumike, Jam Baby, Divinely Neat, Mr. Rodriguez, Ekaro, Tiffany, Afua, Obato, Mommy, Ekaro, Ekabo, and welcome to Orisa Prayer and Meditation with Iya Funlayo. It is me, your favorite scholar priestess, Iya Funlayo, PhD, and I am so blessed, honored, thrilled, happy, glad in my spirit as always to be with each and every one of you. Yes, you, my leader, Eshubi, Omomi, good morning. Stephanie, Noel, Pauline, African Martial Science, Ogbato, brother, Efuntola, Ogbato, Queen of Forces, Hopal, Saving Grace, Natasha, and Grace over on in Chi-Town. Blessings, and more blessings. We just give so much thanks to all of our divinities, to every one of these spiritual entities that walks with us. We are grateful. Listen, they already got me going. This we don't know. Sometimes we don't even know what walks with us and who walks with us. How we're being protected and covered. And this morning story that I'm going to share about Obatala really exemplifies that, in the sense that Obatala has always been walking with me, even before I knew the name, even before I knew anything about Orisha, even before I knew how to say Alafia and all of that. Obatala. Epa osa Orisha epa. Obatala has been with all of us because Obatala is the one who crafts us in the womb. Obatala is the one who was commissioned. Listen, the story of Obatala, he was given a huge mission and a big responsibility. And Today we're talking about having compassion for ourselves, particularly, I'm talking particularly to those of us who have been given big destinies, particularly to those of us who have been saddled with responsibility over family and community, particularly for those of us who have felt the pressure, who have felt the pressure of having to take care of everyone and everything, particularly Vuyelwa, for those of us, Most High, who have felt the weight, who have felt the weight of greatness, who have felt the weight of being tasked with a supreme responsibility. That is, I'm getting, I see y'all are with me. I see y'all are with me. Listen. Obatala got me about to get emotional. Jasmine, Fafimo Bay, Tanya, blessings. Listen, because understand. In the story of Obatala, the most famous story, there's a part that's not talked about often. The most famous story that we hear about Obatala Rishabumi is that as he was tasked with forming children in the womb, as he was tasked with creating human beings out of the substance of the earth, that Olodumare would then breathe the breath of life into. As he was tasked with doing these things, he began to drink palm wine. And the story just glosses over that. Yes, give thanks, y'all. I'm feeling you too. I'm feeling you. Listen. The story just says he started to drink palm wine. But it doesn't talk about, listen, how many of us may be drinking palm wine or Coke 45 or smoking blunts or doing whatever it is because of the pressure that we're under. How many people turn to substances, turn to things to try to numb not only pain, but also to numb the weight of the responsibility that they have been given. Many people never live into their destiny because the weight is so heavy, because the responsibility is so great that they are not able to really take it on, that they are not able to really move forward in their destiny, that they are not able to handle the challenge that comes with the responsibility of being who they are and of doing what Olodumare ancestors and Orisha have tasked them with doing. And so Obatala drank. Obatala drank palm wine because he was under pressure. He had just created the earth. Listen, he had just descended on a golden chain. He had just carried the chicken with him and the sacred firmament from the spiritual realm. He had carried those things down with him. He had placed them down on the waters of Olokun. He had placed the chicken on top of that sacred earth, and the chicken had kicked, creating Ile Ase, creating the world, creating all that was in creation. And then Olodumare gave him another task. He said, wait a minute now. You just tasked me, Orlando, with doing one thing. And now you're going to give me another task? You're going to ask me to do something else? You're going to ask me to do what? Craft humanity? Craft human beings? Craft the beings who are going to be responsible to be the stewards of all of this that you have tasked me with creating. This is too much. It's too much. And he began to drink. We don't talk about this. We don't talk about the pressure that we feel when we receive divine calling. We don't talk about the pressure that we feel when we are called away from our homes. We don't talk about the pressure that we feel when we think we have settled into one place and we're moved to someplace else that we didn't even know we were going to have to go. We don't talk about the pressure that comes with knowing that making one mistake or making one misstep or making one step outside of what the plan was could result in injury to others. And that's exactly what happened with Obatala. He drank. He needed to numb the pressure. He needed to numb that responsibility. And he began to craft people in a way that was not with the original mold that had been given to him. But listen to what happened. Here's the part, because he didn't beat himself up when he saw that he had created people who didn't have melanin or who may have had a limb not where the original mold said it was going to be, where he saw that he had created people who might not have been able to use their minds in the way that they were intended to be able to use them, who might not have been able to live in the world in the way that will be easiest with all faculties, limbs, and all working. He said, "These are my people." Right? He didn't try to hide what he did. He didn't walk away and say, "You know what? I misshaped some people. I went outside the mold and now I can't do this anymore." He didn't do that. He said, "These are my people and I'm going to care for them." He said, "I'm going to care for myself, that I'm going to have compassion for me." This is what this message is about today, having compassion for ourselves, because we all are going to have moments where we drink the proverbial palm wine. We all are going to have moments where we do things to try to numb the weight of responsibility. And it may not be a substance. It may be binging Netflix. It may be gossiping. It may be overeating, and whatever it may be. We will all, particularly all of those of us who bear the weight of responsibility for others, we will have moments where we indulge in whatever numbing behaviors we may indulge in. And understanding that having compassion for ourselves to be able to stop ourselves and recognize, because Obatala said, "Okay, enough is enough now. Enough is enough. I did what I had to do, but enough is enough. And now I know that I can't even touch that palm wine anymore. I know that I can't even have it nowhere near my shrines anymore. Orisha Epa. I know that I can't keep them cookies in the house no more. Come on, y'all. I know that I can't walk past them corners where folks be engaging and imbibing, because I know that I will be tempted to do those things." And that it's not that we believe, it's not that we believe that these things are sinful, right? But that they numb us to a point at times where we're not able to really handle our responsibilities and live into the fullness of who we are. Come on, Jasmine. I know you with me. That is what that's about, Shango Bukola. And so Obatala said, "Listen, I can't do this no more. I can't go to the places I used to go. I can't do the things that I used to do." Blessings to you, Pauline. Yes, give thanks for the clarity. He said, "I have compassion for myself. I know the reason why I engaged in those behaviors. And now I know, Malika, that I can't engage in them anymore, Ruth. I can't engage in them anymore. I still have compassion for myself, though. I'm not beating myself up about it. I'm continuing to do the work that I was sent here to do, Erica. I'm continuing to do everything that I was sent here to do, with the understanding of why I was where I was." And this story that comes from the Odu Oturupan Owanre. It says that Obatala, again, he didn't stop crafting people. He didn't say, I made a mistake and now I can never do this again. He said, no, I'm going to take responsibility. I'm going to take these people under my wing as my special people, as the people who are anointed and blessed, as the people who have a natural connection to me, Marie, with no initiation needed, as the people who can get most deeply in touch with spirit in ways that they can't even explain to others. These are my people. These are my people. These are my people. And I can still come back and craft. I can still come back and craft. Oh, Sister Jasmine, lifting you up, lifting you up, lifting you up. I can still come back and craft. I can still come back and do and fulfill the responsibility that Olodumare has sent me to fulfill. No matter what has happened before, I have compassion for myself. I know that I can come back and do it. We all are going to make mistakes. We all are going to move in a way that is outside of the destiny that we know is meant for us. We all are going to miss doing in that boat. We all are going to break a taboo. Once in a while, it's going to happen. As long as we are human beings, as long as we are living on this earth, it's going to happen. So we have to have compassion for ourselves like Obatala did. We have to have compassion for others like Obatala did, especially, come on, Philip, understand, especially those who may have been affected by us moving outside of what we knew we were supposed to be moving inside of, especially those who have been affected by it. We have to have compassion for them. We have to give ourselves, yes, Kashia, you took the word right out of my mouth, give ourselves grace for the moments when we have allowed whatever behaviors, whatever things that we know were not in our highest alignment to come into our orbit, because we are all human. We all have those moments, and having compassion for ourselves, especially those of us, listen, who are in places of responsibility as parents, as leaders, as teachers, as preachers, as spiritualists, whatever responsibility we may have. Have compassion for ourselves. Have compassion for ourselves. Have compassion for ourselves. Drop that into the chat. I have compassion for myself. I have compassion for myself. Marie, I have compassion for myself. I understand that I'm going to make mistakes. I understand that I am not always going to be walking 100% in alignment with exactly what it is that I've been told and tasked with to do. I understand that there are going to be moments where I got to dust myself off and try again, right? Because it didn't do what it was supposed to be doing. Felicia, yes, we have compassion. Fawe Mimo, Auntie Franita, Amaka, Marie, Christina, Jasmine, Efuntola. We can often give that compassion to others. Ruth, Allison, Too Blessed, Malika. We can often give that compassion to others, saving grace, but we don't give it to ourselves. Tanya, Nia, Iya Funlayo, Radiant, Shadow, Kimberly, yes, Adeola, Fua, Queen. We have to give ourselves compassion. Yes, come on, Queen. You saying it just as I'm saying it. We've been taught to have compassion for everyone else. We have been taught that we are to be kind to everyone else and show love to everyone else. Mama Earth, Laura, Allison, Jasmine, but giving that compassion to ourselves. Come on, Oshunwemimo, you already know, right? I'm right there with you. Fafimo, Betty, Cole, Alicia, Lauren, Sunny, Brother Billy, yes, having compassion for ourselves. Pauline, pour in, Stephanie, into me, see, listen, having compassion for ourselves. Fakemi, Ashley, Duria, Julie, being able to say, Chris, look, I misstepped. I zigged when I should have zagged. African martial science, and that's okay. Sister Lenice, yes. Rivals, Hopal, Yadira, Rhonda, AB, we have compassion. Shine for ourselves. And we know, listen, here's the part. Eshu Adara, we know that when we have misstepped, we know that when we have done something outside of what it is that we were intended to do. Sending you blessings, Baba Oshosi. When we have stepped outside of the mold, when we have stepped off of the path of our destiny, that we will always, Ashley, come back to the crossroads. We will always come back to a crossroads where we can do what? Choose to do something different. Because we have gone down a certain path does not mean, Kahinde, that we have to continue going down that path. Compassion for ourselves means allowing ourselves to choose again, to bless. Compassion, Kelly, for ourselves, Destiny, means giving ourselves the opportunity to choose again, giving ourselves the opportunity to correct our course, not feeling like we have to continue down the same path just because we started going that way. Shango Bukola. So as we, Amaka, get ready to move into our prayer space, Charisma, we just pray. Naja, to have compassion for ourselves. We pray that we are able to self-correct, because having compassion for ourselves, again, means that we can correct ourselves. Means that we can go back to the crossroads, means that we can choose again, means that we will not hold ourselves prisoner and hostage. We will not hold ourselves hostage to our mistakes. We will not beat ourselves up. We will not keep ourselves stuck. We will not let ourselves down by saying, I can't do anything moving forward. We will realize, yes, come on, Auntie AJ, that it is never too late to make a different choice, that it is never too late to go back to those crossroads or go forward to the next crossroad, that it is never too late to say, listen, this is enough. And I need to do something else, that it is never too late to show ourselves the compassion. Yes, Dr. Cameron, radiant shadow. Listen, don't hold yourself hostage. Don't think that because you've been doing something, you got to keep doing it. Don't think that because you started walking one way, there's a reason why we are able to turn 360, 180, 270 degrees in space. Come on now, because we can always, and should always make new choices. Having compassion for ourselves allows us to make new and better choices that are more in alignment with our destiny. Come on, Fafi Mobe, don't hold yourself hostage. Don't hold yourself hostage. Yes, Olga, be gentle and compassionate with yourself. Ashe, 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 ashe. We know that the precious element that always helps us to stay in compassion with ourselves, that precious element that helps us to wash ourselves clean, wash ourselves clean, helps us to reinvigorate when we go down into the water of spiritual baths, of baptisms, of initiations. There's a reason why we always start, regardless of what it is that we're doing, we start with the water. We start, Nia, with the water, because water is where we are able to be washed clean. Yes, Ashley, we are able to be washed clean. We are able to be cooled. We are able to be calmed. We are able to be redirected. Water can take on different shapes. Water doesn't say, listen, it's a word. It's a word. Water doesn't say, look, I done froze into ice and now I can't be liquid again. Water will melt back down into the liquid. Come on, somebody. Water will evaporate into the gas. Come on, somebody. Water will recondense back to the liquid and freeze back to the solid again. The water gives us a lesson on going with the flow, on being able to move from one state into another, not holding ourselves hostage. The water doesn't say, because I evaporated, I just got to be gas now. No, recondensation. It can come back into its liquid form. The water doesn't say, because I was in a stream, I can never be in the ocean. It all leads back to the same source. It doesn't say, because I'm fresh now, I can't never be salty. Come on, somebody. I know y'all hear me. Come on, Erica, Allison. Yes, listen. Listen, water itself gives us the lesson on allowing ourselves to transform, on giving ourselves grace to move from one form into another, of taking whatever shape we may need to take. Whatever kind of mold we put it in is going to take on that shape. It's going to allow itself. Huh? Come on, follow me, Mo. You was with me. Listen, it's going to allow itself to be shaped, to be purified, to be cleansed, to be salinated, to be whatever state that it needs to be in, Shine. Whatever state. So we give thanks for the water. Jen, give thanks for your offering. Katina, give thanks to you both for getting the giving started this morning. Listen, whatever shape we need to be in, whatever state we need to be in, take this message from water, because we know that water, Pauline, share fellow way, omilo alo. If we want go wash, yes, is water we go use. Share fellow sebe, omilo alo. If we want cook soup, is water we go use. So we say, omi tutu, ashe tutu, ana tutu, ile tutu, tutu laroye, tutu bobo egun, tutu bobo risha, tutu emio, tutu bobo wa, tutu ori. Come on and touch that ori. Yes, now we know, what does Ifa say? If we need a house, yes, we gotta ask our ori. And if we need a spouse, yes, we gotta ask our ori. And if we need that money, yeah, you know we've gotta ask our ori, because it is only through ori. It is only through our own lens of conscience and consciousness, Brother Jason, that we are able to recognize our blessings, that we are able to utilize our blessings, that we are able to hold ourselves in heart and give ourselves the deep compassion that we all deserve. Ashe. Mojuba o. Mojuba Olodumare. Ọba terere káyé. Mojúbà tí òjò, mojúbà tí oòrùn, mojúbà ilẹ̀ ògèrè àfọkọ̀yèrè, mojúbà Ọ̀rúnmìlà ẹlẹ́rìí ìpín. Mojúbà ìbárúmọlẹ̀ ojú kòtún, mojúbà ìbárúmọlẹ̀ ojú kòsìn, mojúbà ọ̀kànlẹ̀ ní ìrìnwó ìrùnmọlẹ̀, mojúbà àkọ́dà, mojúbà àṣẹ̀dá. Mojúbà Rebele Tuife, Mojúbà Wonia Finju Eye, Mojúbà Egungun Ele. Call your ancestors. Egungun Bawaje. Egungun Bawaje. Iba Egungun Mope. Egungun Bawaje. Baba ẹni, ìṣẹ̀ṣe ni, ìyá ẹni, ìṣẹ̀ṣe ni, ìṣẹ̀ṣe lábo kátó boríṣà. It is our mothers and our fathers who are our ìṣẹ̀ṣe, and it is ìṣẹ̀ṣe to whom we pay homage before any other entity. We give thanks and we give praise. Adúpẹ́, oh, adúpẹ́. Mojuba ori, mojuba baba, mojuba yeye, mojuba wonalaseku, mojuba bobo orisha, mojuba teshodara nika nlo soro, mojuba baba mi Obatala, epa baba rugbo, epa orisha o epa. Mojuba Ọ̀ṣun ye ore ye o, mojuba Ṣàngó kawo kábíyèsí, mojuba Ògún ye. Ọmọ màrìwò ogun bẹ́mi ọ̀bẹ òṣèbé ní àkókò, mọ́júbà òṣòṣì ọ̀dẹ̀ mátà, mọ́júbà mọ́bèjì, mọ́júbà ẹgbẹ́, mọ́júbà ọlọ́kùn mọ́lágbà ó bànánì bọ́bọ̀ Orisha. Kinkamashe, we know means may no harm, hurt, or danger come, and we say Kinkamashe and the names of anyone we want to bring into this sacred circle of protection right now. Remember to pray for those who pray for you. Remember to do what? Pray for yourself. Yes. Kinkamashe me. Yes. Now. Funwani kosi. Iku kosi. Arun kosi. Epe kosi. Olopa kosi. Idina kosi. Wahala rara. Let there be no problems whatsoever for any of us. Anyone listening to the sound of my voice, whether live or later, we say, Funwani bobo ire, give us all blessings. Funwani orire, Funwani ilera, fún wa ní àlàáfíà. Ire òwò, ire ọmọ, ire àìkú fún gbogbo wa. Àṣẹ o, àṣẹ o. Tó. Iba eshu, tó. Iba eshu, adúpẹ́. We give thanks. So grateful, so thankful to be able to call out to the heavens. To be able to show ourselves compassion, to be able to ask for the help that we need, to be able to pray for the strength, Brother Anthony, to go back to the crossroads. Listen, to go forward to the next crossroads. Ashe, Alicia. Yes. We receive it. Anthony, we pray for your mother. We lift her up. Mother Gladys, we lift you up. Laura, yes, we give thanks. Brother African, give thanks for your offering. We pray for the strength to give ourselves compassion. We pray for the strength to allow ourselves to evolve and take different shapes. We pray for the strength to release ourselves from anything that we have been holding ourselves hostage to or with. We have compassion for ourselves. We release ourselves. Ashe. Ashe. You know, now that we have called out to the heavens, Marie, we lift you up in prayer. We lift each and every one up in prayer. Ashe, Laura, I lift you up. Naja, I lift you up. We lift you up. Yes, we release ourselves. Yes. We release ourselves from any bondage which we've been holding ourselves to and with. We know now that we have called out, it's time to go within to that place where Spirit can talk directly to us without even the need for words. I invite you now to begin breathing deeply in through your nose, right, out through your mouth. Neath blessings. Allowing all imagery to fade from your mind's eye. Allowing your mind's eye to grow fainter and paler until you are left with a brilliant white in your mind's eye. Hold that white as you continue to breathe and feel a wave of sacred relaxation roll down your body, starting from your head, rolling down your neck, down your shoulders, release tension, down your arms, down your torso, down past your hips, down your legs into your feet. You are relaxed. Tension is released. You feel a wave of empowered ashe flow back up through your feet up your legs, up past your hips, up your torso, out your arms to the tips of your fingers, back up into your head. You are energized. You are empowered. We bring our attention to our outward breath as we prepare to release all of that which needs releasing in this moment. We breathe out guilt. We breathe out shame. We breathe out self-doubt. We breathe out regret. We breathe out sorrow. We breathe out anger. You know what you stand in need of releasing this morning. State it. I breathe out. Breathe it out right now. And now that we have made some room within ourselves, we allow our faces to smile. We activate our cheeks, chins, and foreheads, show our teeth as we breathe in. Ire bobo. All blessings. We breathe in compassion. Yes. We breathe in grace. Yes. We breathe in peace. Yes. We breathe in power. Yes. We breathe in perseverance. Yes. We breathe in pride. Yes. We breathe in joy. Yes. We breathe in forgiveness. Yes. Everything we need, every single blessing, every good feeling is contained in our next breath. Breathe it in. Yes, breathe it in right now. Adúpẹ́ o, epa, Orisha. Orisha, epa. Epa, Orisha, o. Orisha, epa. Epa, Orisha, o. Orisha, epa. Abafururu. Elere o. Obakanyenye. Elegibo. Eleriva. Wasibasa o. Ejiborere. Wasibao. Eru aye. Yawaluru. Yawaluru. Elesiokan. Eru aye. Mi boseyo. Eru aye. Mi baba. Eru aye. Mi boseyo. Eru aye. Mi baba. Obatala. Da Winnie Winnie. Serere baba serere Obatala serere baba serere Obatala serere Obatala serere Obatala Adubwe Baba. Baba wa Obatala Bawashe. Bawashe. Let us take 3 more deep cleansing breaths in through our noses and out through our mouths, beginning with 1, 2, and 3. As we release that 3rd breath, let us begin to reawaken our bodies. Rotate your ankles. Straighten and bend your knees. Lean forward and back. Roll your shoulders in gentle circles forward and back. Let your head fall gently from side to side. Move your body however feels good to you in this moment. And finally, the eyes, precious windows to the soul. Gently open them and rejoin the space. Ashe, Adubwe. Adubweo, Adubweo. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks. Epa, Orisha, Orisha, epa. We we give thanks, 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 we give thanks. I lift each one of you up. I lift each one of you up. I lift each one of you up. I lift you up. I give you compassion. I give myself compassion. Lift up all of those in California, in Palestine, in Haiti, in all of, in Congo, in Sudan, in Harlem, in Brooklyn, in Chicago, in all of the places where suffering exists. We pray for Obatala to wrap us all in his white cloth. We pray for Obatala to help us have compassion for ourselves. We pray for Obatala to help us have peace and grace. We pray for Eshu to open up the way for us to find a new path, for us to allow ourselves to walk down new paths. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you to each of you who have prayed for me. I feel and receive each and every bit of love that you send me. I may not be able to respond to each and every message, but know that I read them, that I receive your love, that I am thankful in every moment for each and every blessing. Neath, thank you. Each and every prayer, each and every kind word, I allow each and every one of those words, prayers, to go into my spirit, and I'm grateful for each one of you. If you have felt blessed by your experience today, you know that you are always lovingly invited to participate in the ministry of giving. You can do so here on YouTube. You can do it via Cashapp, $Funlayo, Venmo at Ase Ire, AseIre.com, the website, as well as the email address, funlayo at AseIre.com for PayPal and Zelle. Know that each and every cent that you sow into the ministry, I am grateful for. I pray over each and every one of you. I go through and I pray for it to multiply and return to each and every one of you. And I remind you, as always, that the most precious gift that you have is not money, but it is your time, your energy, and your attention. So I pray that you always spend those in places and with people who uplift you, in places and with people, come on, who do not hold you hostage, who don't try to keep reminding you of who you used to be when you're moving towards who you about to become, who do not try to hold you in the same places and spaces and to the same standards as before. Come on, somebody, in places and with people who allow you to evolve, who allow you to become liquid, who allow you to evaporate, who allow you to recondense, who allow you to be who it is that you are meant to be. Not only allow, but encourage and pray your strength as you do it. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I pray that for you. This is why our surroundings and the company that we keep, Brother Billy, give thanks, are so, so, so important. Thank you, Auntie. I receive it. Because many times people will try to remind us and hold us hostage. I'm sure there was Orisha and there were folks saying, "Oh, you remember when Obatala got drunk and remember what he had did and remember how he did that and did this and did that." When you have moved on, when you have made your amends, when even the people who you have harmed in the process have forgiven you, there's going to be others who continue to bring it up, who continue to try to hold you right there, Mama Good. And so I pray for you that you are surrounded only with people who allow you to continue your evolution at all times. Ashe, 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 ashe. Thank you again, Jen, Katina, Brother African. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Christina. Thank you to all of you who are giving on other platforms. Give thanks for each of you. We pray for it to multiply. We pray for it to return. Give thanks, Rihanna, J Mac, Azzy. Give thanks, Rabbi, A Will, Christina. Give thanks to each of you. May it multiply and return. If you are new to the family, Cabo, welcome. We pray if it's your first time with us, it will not be your last. Pop on over to AsheIre.com and get some of this medicine we've got for you over there. You can get my ebook where you can learn the prayer that we say each week for ourselves. Know that it is not just for me to say, it is not just for priests to say. This is a prayer that you can say over yourself each and every day. Ashe, 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 ashe. We also invite you to join the Akeko Circle. Shout out to all the Akekos. We are reading a wonderful book, The Dead Cell Memories by Baba Dr. George Brandon, who was our opening plenary speaker for the ADRSA conference last week. And we are excited to discuss that next Sunday. So you are able to join the circle so that you can be in on that discussion. And shout out to the Clubhouse crew. If you are not already following me on Clubhouse, please pop on over and do that so that you can join us each Monday morning at 8 a.m. as we have a short recap of the lesson as well as some motivation for the week. I am going to let y'all know now. Let me tell y'all, I'm a little bit tired. It's been a long weekend. So I'm not going to say that we're not going to have Clubhouse, but I'm going to just say if you don't see me, you know that I needed to sleep in, but I'm feeling like I'm going to be ready to get up and to be with you because I am always so invigorated. I'm always so invigorated by being with you, even in those moments when I don't be feeling like getting up at 7:30 to get myself together. Listen, when I do, I'm always so blessed by it and invigorated by it. So I give thanks for y'all. I give thanks for you. I thank you again for your prayers. I thank you for your love and your light. I thank you for all of the love. Come on, Nia, listen. I needs it that you show for me, and just know that I love you. Everything that I do is out of love for you, my beautiful people, my beautiful humans, my beautiful Africans, my beautiful folks. I love you so much, and I want us all to be healthy, happy, and free. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. You know what I want you to do now? Go on and be great. Have a beautiful rest of your Sunday. You know how we close it out. Come on and sing it with me. Ashe, 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 Ire on the east side. Ashe to the west now. Ashe, north and south now. Ashe, Ashe, Ire. Adupwe family. O Dabo.